Yeah.
Are you ready?
I'm the lucky one.
Hello, good afternoon.
Please stand here.
Thank you.
Your candidate number.
1.
So we have a task for you. Please serve the bottle of sparkling wine from Chateau Purcari to the table of 2 guests. Table of 3 guests is ready to place the wine order. For this task, you have 6 minutes. Would you like me to repeat?
Yes, can you kindly repeat?
Please serve the bottle of sparkling wine from Chateau Purcari to table of 2 guests. Table of 3 guests is ready to place a wine order. Time for this task is 6 minutes. Start now.
Great, thank you. Hello, good afternoon. My name is Ed. I'll be your sommelier for today. I know you ordered a bottle of sparkling wine. I'll prepare for you quickly. I'm going to quickly take the order from that table and come back to you. Great. Afternoon. My name is Ed. I'm aware that you are ready to order, but
Yes. Good afternoon.
after
Please, we would like to have a bottle of light red wine.
of light
for us.
red wine.
Yes.
Great. I will come with some suggestions. Before, I'm going to quickly serve the sparkling wine for the next table. Thank you. Voila. May I kindly ask who is the host?
I'm the host.
Right. Come back. Excellent. So, having a bottle of Purcari, Brut Traditionnel. It's a Brut, so it's a quite as well dry sparkling wine. This is correct, yeah?
Thank you, yes.
Excellent. Have you ever tried the sparkling wine before?
No, can you please tell us more about this wine?
Okay, this very interesting producer from south part of Moldova. So they're making a sparkling wine in traditional method using 3 different grape varieties, Chardonnay, Pinot Noir, and as well Pinot Blanc. So kind of reminds you of a composition of a Franciacorta or Champagne, kind of a high quality sparkling wine. And it's aged on the lees for a minimum of 9 months. So it has a lovely, this lees and autolysis kind of a notes of fresh bread, a little bit of toasty notes as well, but lovely fruit aromas as well.
Sounds good, thank you.
Great. Beautiful. Voila. Excellent. If you'd like to see the cork, give it a try.
Wonderful, thank you.
Excellent. Madam. And if you like some recommendations as well with the food, to start with, I would recommend a nice sea bass ceviche with the sparkling wine. So a classical pairing to go for. Would you like to leave the bottle on the table, or I can put it on the ice bucket next to you?
Ice is fine.
Ice is fine?
Ice is fine.
The cork, I can take it away?
Yes, please.
Great, thank you. Just gonna leave it close by. Whenever you need me, just let me know. I'll be
Thank you very much.
Wait. No. Okay. Voila, and gentlemen, your light red wine is coming just in a second. May I kindly ask who is the host? Excellent. So I found a very beautiful light Pinot Noir from Alto Adige wine, so north part of Italy, that I think would be a very lovely wine for you to try. It is a little bit chilled because Pinot Noir is light grape variety, so it will give you more freshness. Would you like to have this wine?
Yes, thank you.
Excellent. No. A glass for you. Oh, glass for you. Glass over here. So it shows a little bit rounder and bigger glasses, so the Pinot Noir can elevate this lovely light fruity aromas. Excellent.
Time.
Well, you need to wait a couple of more minutes, okay? Someone else will serve you. Great.
And
Let me just move this.
you can leave it, it's fine.
Yeah? In case.
And this guest has some questions to you.
Yes.
So we are visiting from France, and we would like a pre-theater aperitif. Would you please recommend a list of dry cocktails and snacks to go for the occasion? Would you like me to repeat?
Kindly, if you can.
We are visiting from France,
Yes.
and we would like a pre-theater aperitif. Please recommend a list of dry cocktails and appropriate snacks for the occasion. And your time starts.
No.
Oh, excellent. Great. So, hello, welcome. I had you visited from France. Nice to see you here in Poland as well. And I would suggest, if you like, some aperitifs to start your evening or lunch. Perfect time as well for cocktails. Some very light cocktails, if you like. We can go with some classic French 75. That would be nice as an aperitif to go for. It's a gin-based cocktail with a little bit of a lemon juice and some sugar syrup, topped up with the champagne. So we'll give this lovely glamour to it. Or we can go with something a little bit Italian style. Why not? In the neighboring country, Aperol Spritz. It's a very popular summertime cocktail. The weather outside is fantastic. So you can have this kind of a drying and a little bittersweet cocktail to go with. So it's based on Aperol. And it's just topped up with some, as well, Prosecco, sparkling wine from Italy, and just a dash of sparkling water to go for. So for this, up to you to choose from. Or we can as well have a dry martini, a very classic, but kind of maybe more for dinner time. For lunch, I would recommend something easy as French 75 or Aperol Spritz. And some snacks to go with them. The lovely work with some green olives, just straight from Sicily. So the olives will give this lovely, nice acidity and kind of intense flavor to match the intensity of the cocktail. Because we're using gin, we're using as well lemon juice. So this lemony flavor will enhance the brininess of the olives. And maybe some as well. Toasted nuts, almond nuts, always goes nice as a snack to go for. Or if you like, we have a special snacks, kind of a one bite snacks. So they are very little black cod and crab dumplings with yuzu miso. So all these cocktails, they have high acidity. So the black cod and crab dumplings will give a nice creamy touch to it. And I think you will enjoy. Yeah, thank you.
You are free for now. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you very much.
Please serve the bottle of sparkling wine from Chateau Purcari to table of 2 guests. Table of 3 guests is ready to place the wine order. Time for this task is 6 minutes. Would you like me to repeat?
Yes, please, sir.
Please serve a bottle of sparkling wine from Chateau Purcari to table of 2 guests. Table of 3 guests is ready to place a wine order. Time for this task is 6 minutes. Start.
Thank you. Hello, dear guest. In a second, I will serve a bottle of sparkling wine for you. But for the start, I would recommend you our oysters Finterclair, one perfect platter with some Antonius caviar.
Sounds good.
Okay, perfect. Thank you. Hello, gentlemen. Are you ready to order the wine?
Yes, please. We would like to have a bottle of light red wine for
Okay.
3 of us.
Okay, I have beautiful Abbazia di Novacella Pinot Nero from Alto Adige region in northern Italy.
Thank you.
Thank you. Glasses. Would you like to taste the wine?
I will taste the wine.
Okay, perfect, sir. So this is our Cuvée de Purcari, brut version, non-vintage, at least 9 months on the list. So it's Chardonnay and Pinot Noir.
Thank you.
As I said, perfect pairing for this wine is oyster, and the wine comes from Moldova, from one of the most iconic producers, Chateau Purcari. So it is since few years the partner of our Sommelier Association, support us in May I taste your wine before serving?
No problem.
Okay, perfect. Also, the cork is in perfect condition. Oh, the wine's perfect. So your cork. That's a beautiful bottle. Let's taste the wine, sir. I keep your bottle in ice bucket in any case.
Yes, thank you.
Okay, perfect. So who would like to taste the wine? Sir, this wine, this Pinot Nero, is a little bit too chill, but I think in few minutes the temperature will be perfect. So, and the wine is absolutely great. So this is Abbazia di Novacella Pinot Nero, Pinot Nero, so Pinot Noir, grape from Alto Adige
Thank you.
in North Italy. So in that part of Italy, they are cultivated mainly international grape varieties. This is white wine country, definitely, but there are also some great Pinot Neros. I really like this producer. May I taste your wine before serving?
Go ahead.
Okay, so the cork is in perfect condition. I only taste the wine. It's perfect. As I said, a little bit too cold, but in a few minutes the temperature will be just enough. And for this wine, I recommend you our duck breast with cranberry sauce, with some mushroom polenta. I'd really enjoy this combination. And after this, I recommend you Moscato Rosa, famous wine, sweet wine, also red, so it's a curiosity. May I put the bottle on the side, or?
How would you like to?
Okay, so I put it here. I only take grab.
Time. Please come from this side to this guest.
Okay.
They have some questions for you.
Okay, perfect.
So, we are visiting from France, and we would like a pre-theater aperitif. Please recommend a list of dry cocktails and appropriate snacks for the occasion. You will have 2 minutes. Would you like me to repeat?
Yes, please.
Right. So we are visiting from France, and we would like a pre-theater aperitif. Please recommend a list of dry cocktails and appropriate snacks for the occasion. And your 2 minutes start now.
Okay, so hello. I'm really happy that you have joined our restaurant for aperitif cocktail. Fortunately, we have some great cocktails as an aperitif. My first recommendation is beautiful dry martini. It's based on vodka or gin. It's up to you, with some dry vermouth and green olive oil. For this, I would recommend you our oyster and some caviar as well. If you would like to have a new version, let's say, of dry martini, I recommend you Vesper. So it's vodka plus gin plus Lillet Blanc. And for this, I recommend our roasted almonds from northern Spain. I do really enjoy. If you would like to take something a little bit sweeter but still dry, I recommend you Negroni Sbagliato. This is Italian variation about classical Negroni. It's based on Campari, red vermouth, and Italian sparkling wine, mainly Prosecco, but we use Franciacorta to make better bubbles and better structure of the cocktail. And for this, I could recommend you Italian grissini with San Daniele ham, or I could recommend you also champagne cocktail based on champagne with Grand Marnier Cognac Angostura bitter. And for this, I recommend.
Time.
Thank you.
Thank you, Bartosz. That's fine.
That's fine.
That's all for us.
Thank you. Okay, to zostawiam.
Please serve a bottle of sparkling wine from Chateau Purcari to table of 2 guests. Table of 3 guests is ready to place a wine order. Time for this task is 6 minutes. Would you like me to repeat?
Sure, please.
Please serve a bottle of sparkling wine from Chateau Purcari to table of 2 guests. Table of 3 guests is ready to place a wine order. Time for this task is 6 minutes.
Okay.
Time.
Hello, welcome. Can you give me 1 moment? I will be serving your wine in a few moments. Hello, gentlemen. Welcome in restaurant. Can you give me a few more moments? I will be back. Okay. So who is the host?
I'm the host.
So we got the Cuvée Purcari, Brut. Is it okay?
Can you please tell us a bit more about this wine?
Yeah. The wine is from a lovely country called Moldova in Stefan Vodar area. Purcari, exactly. And one of the main houses in this area when we're talking about quality and production. So it's a champagne method wine from local grapes, indigenous grapes.
Thank you.
Do you mind if I try?
No?
So the wine is very fine. If you'd like to keep the cork, there is it.
Thank you.
There you go, ma'am. So if you need any food recommendation, we got beautiful Polish caviar from Osietra, sturgeon, and I would like you to recommend this one because it's gonna be great complement because of the salinity in the wine. Would you like to keep the cork?
No, thank you.
Okay. So the wine is close to the table. If you need anything more from me, let me know.
Thank you.
Sorry for the time. What can I do for you?
We would like to have a bottle of light red wine, please.
Light red. Certainly.
Yes.
Right away. So I got this beautiful Pinot Noir from Alto Adige, Italy. It's getting be a little bit colder because it's a light body wine, so we need to increase the freshness and acidic backbone. So if you don't mind a little bit chilled red wine, I would recommend this one.
Thank you.
There you go.
Time. Łukasz, this guest have some questions to you.
Okay. Hi.
Hi. So we are visiting from France, and we would like a pre-theater aperitif. Please recommend a list of dry cocktails and appropriate snacks for the occasion. You will have 2 minutes for this task. Would you like me to repeat?
Yes, please.
We are visiting from France, and we would like a pre-theater aperitif. Please recommend a list of dry cocktails and appropriate snacks for the occasion. And your 2 minutes start.
Now.
Pre-feeder? Okay. So the aperitif cocktails. Let's do the classic martini. So we will have gin, vermouth, and if you like olives or the lemon zest, cocktail glass stirred, and just some olives to this, salty olives with this a little bit salty touch of vermouth will be nice to each other. I think one of the greatest aperitif will be Negroni, so 3 parts, equal parts of vermouth, gin, Campari, if you like a little bit more sourness. So we got this beautiful cake. It's an orange and grapefruit jelly on the top. So it's like a snack between saltiness and fruitness. We will find also this sour orange type from the Campari, orange type of taste in the Campari. So yeah, let's do gin and tonic. It's if you like a little bit more refreshment and you're very into if you would like to drink a little bit more, because we got tonic and the gin, obviously. So with this, maybe we got soury, citron type, maybe sardines, and the lemon next to. Yeah, we are all about wine in our place, so let's do champagne cocktail. So we got champagne, some
Time.
Angostura, and cognac.
Thank you, Łukasz. That's all right now.
Thank you.
Enjoy yourself. Please serve a bottle of sparkling wine from Chateau Purcari to the table of 2 guests. Table of 3 guests is ready to place a wine order. Time for this task is 6 minutes. Would you like me to repeat?
Yes, please.
Please serve a bottle of sparkling wine from Chateau Purcari to the table of 2 guests. Table of 3 guests is ready to place a wine order. Time for this task is 6 minutes. Start now.
Thank you very much. Good evening. My name is Dumitru. I will be your sommelier. My colleague said that you'd like to order a bottle of wine from Chateau Purcari. That's right. 1 minute, I will check the wine. And do you like me to serve you some water?
No, we're good for water.
Thank you very much. Just 1 minute, I will come back. So, good evening. My name is Dumitru. I will be your sommelier. Welcome to our restaurant. What can I do for you, gentlemen?
We would like to have a bottle of light red wine, please.
Okay. Do you like me to serve some water for you?
No, thank you.
Okay. I will need just 1 minute to check the wine for you, and I will come back. Okay? Thank you very much. Yes, sir. Luckily, we have the Cuvée de Purcari Brutal. Is this wine okay for you?
Yes, thank you.
Thank you. Ma'am. Sir. Sorry about my emotions. I'm always very excited to open a bottle from Purcari wines. I guess you may know this is a blend of Chardonnay, Pinot Noir, Pinot Blanc, usually aged for 24 months on the lees. Purcari uses only fresh disgorgement before sales, and you always may find the disgorgement date on the back of the label. This bottle was aged on the lees 24 months. Sir, do you mind if I will check the wine for you? Looks like everything good. Your cork, sir. Please.
Yes, thank you.
Thank you. Ma'am, I just want to say, if you didn't order the food yet, I would like to recommend some light dishes for you, as this is a sparkling wine, and this wine needs to reflect better in with lighter food. Just 1 second, I will bring the ice bucket. So sorry for that. So I was saying you can order some oysters. Sometimes I like to recommend some poached oysters, only scared on the vapes of the water because they are releasing their juices. You can also try this wine with some light meat, something like grilled breast, chicken breast, some light fish, something like this. Okay? Thank you. Sorry, Sam. So I choose for you the Zinfandel 2019 from Ancient Wines, Kleine Winery. Is that okay for you?
I would prefer something like
Time.
Noir, please.
Thank you.
Those guys have some questions for you.
Yes, what can I do for you?
So, we are visiting from France, and we would
Welcome.
like a pre-theater aperitif. Please recommend a list of dry cocktails and appropriate snacks for the occasion. You will have 2 minutes. Would you like me to repeat?
Yes, please do so.
We are visiting from France, and we would like a pre-theater aperitif. Please recommend a list of dry cocktails and appropriate snacks for the occasion. And your 2 minutes start.
Now.
Thank you for the question. Welcome to Poland. We have nice weather and nice dishes. For the start, I would recommend a Vesper, but based on Polish vodka, of course, because we are in Poland. As appetizer, I will say from my personal experience, Zurich is always a good idea. It's quite acid and quite stimulates the appetite. For the second drink, I will go for a dry martini. Also with juniper infused vodka from, of course, once again from Poland. Why to not experience the Poland at the best? And of course, a shot of Zubrovka. It's a must before the dinner. And speaking about the appetizers, the food association for the drinks. I will start with fish, with pickled scumbria. I'm not sure if that's the name for the fish. This is quite a traditional food. And a traditional Polish salad with potatoes. Yes? Maybe something else you'd like to try? If we're not speaking about cocktails, there is some amazing Polish wines from Poltorak winery. Solaris, which is, we like to call it a Polish grape variety.
Thank you. It's all from now.
Thank you very much.
Please serve a bottle of sparkling wine from Chateau Purcari to table of 2 guests. Table of 3 guests is ready to place a wine order. Time for this task is 6 minutes. Would you like me to repeat?
Yes, please.
Please serve a bottle of sparkling wine from Chateau Purcari to the table of 2 guests. Table of 3 guests is ready to place a wine order. Time for this task is 6 minutes. Start now.
Okay. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Arek. I'm gonna be looking after you. You have water, okay? Beautiful. Hello, gentlemen. My name is Arek. I'm gonna be looking after you. Excuse me, who will be taste the wine?
I'll taste the wine.
Okay. Here you go. Here you go. So here you go. This is Moldavia wine Chateau Purcari Cuvée based on this non-vintage wine, based on the Chardonnay, Pinot Noir, Pinot Meunier grape. It's fantastic wine. Have opportunity to taste it and visit this vineyard as well. May I taste the wine for you?
Yes, please.
Okay, beautiful. Have you ordered any food yet?
No, we haven't.
Okay, so for this beautiful wine, I would like to offer you the oysters with sour granite. It will be a fantastic partner with this wine, because raw meat needs the fresh wine. Okay, here you go. This is a cork for inspection. Oh, absolutely beautiful wine. Let's taste. Here you go. May I keep the bottle in ice bucket, or you prefer on the table?
Ice is fine.
Okay, beautiful. Here you go, this is your wine. May I remove the cork?
Yes, please.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Hello again. So, would you like maybe drink some wine, maybe sparkling wine for start, or
We would like to order a bottle of light red wine, please.
light red wine?
Yes.
Okay, no problem. So, gentlemen, I would like to offer you, it will be Zinfandel by Klein Ancient Wines from California.
Actually, I would prefer some Pinot Noir or something like that, please.
Some Pinot Noir, okay. Beautiful. Of course, I have Pinot Noir. This is Italian one, Pinot Nero from Alto Adige producer is Kloster Neu Steve.
Thank you. That would be fair.
It's vintage 2022. Blauburgunder Pinot Noir. Okay. You prefer decanted wine? Beautiful. Here you go. Who will be taste the wine? Beautiful. Here you go. Here you go.
No need for decanting, please.
Okay, of course. It's true. So, have you ordered any food yet?
Not yet.
Okay, so for this light wine, I would like to offer you something light as well. I think about maybe from Italy. It will be Vitello Tonato, because it's Alto Adige, it's really close to the Piedmont. So maybe I offer you Vitello Tonato with truffle, white truffle from Alba. It will be a nice pairing. Because light dishes.
Time. All right, please. I guess I have some questions to you.
Ah, okay.
So, we are visiting from France, and we would like a pre-theater aperitif. Please recommend a list of dry cocktails and appropriate snacks for the occasion. You will have 2 minutes. Would you like me to repeat?
Could you repeat slower and louder, slightly?
We are visiting from France. We would like a pre-theater aperitif. Please recommend a list of dry cocktails and appropriate snacks. You have 2 minutes, and your time starts.
Okay, so ladies and gentlemen, nice to see you again. My name is Arek. I'm gonna look after you. For aperitif, I would like to offer you maybe dry martini. It's a cocktail based on the gin and white vermouth, for example, Noil Prat. For snacks, I would like serve with olives, because it's really good pairing the dry martini, sorry, the dry vermouth with olives. It will be beautiful. Another appetizer what I can recommend, it will be maybe cocktail. Gimlet. It's based on the gin and lime. It's really fresh and refreshing. I would like to serve maybe with some oysters. Serve with solar granite would be absolutely beautiful. Maybe something from sparkling wine, like a Key Royale, that we serve with champagne. It will be Bruno Paillard with creme de cassis. Really refreshing cocktail that we serve with some beetroot chips and creme fraiche. It will be absolutely beautiful pairing, because we have fruit in a cocktail and some vegetable, but with maybe not beetroot, maybe cranberry chips. Cranberry chips will be better. Another cocktail I would like to offer you maybe something more sophisticated. It will be champagne cocktail. It's champagne and cognac with Angostura and sugar. Really elegant cocktail. So with elegant cocktail, I would like to serve snacks.
Time. Thank you.
Thank
Stop
you.
right now.
Dziękuję.
Please serve a bottle of sparkling wine from Chateau Purcari to the table of 2 guests. Table of 3 guests is ready to place a wine order. Time for this task is 6 minutes. Would you like me to repeat?
Yes, please, sir.
Please serve a bottle of sparkling wine from Chateau Purcari to table of 2 guests. Table of 3 guests is ready to place a wine order. Time for this task is 6 minutes. Start now.
Thank you. So, hello. You are very welcome at our place. My name is Tomek. I believe you ordered the sparkling bottle of Chateau Purcari. Yeah, sure. So, just give me a second. I will prepare it for you. I see you have a water, so I'll be back very quickly. Hello. You're very welcome, gentlemen. Head, you want to order some bottle today?
Yes, please. We would like to have a bottle of light red wine.
Sure, of course. Thank you, sir. I will be back in a second. Okay, so here I have Cuvée de Purcari. Root. Sounds good for you? Sure. Thank you. Yes, so leave it here for you. As well. So there are glasses for you. Would you like to complement your wine with something to eat as well, or you good for that? Yeah, sure, of course. So just give me a second, sir. As well, here. Sir, if it's about the light red wine, we have Pinot Nero from Alto Adige in northern Spain. I think it's slightly too cool, so let me just decant it for you, and it will get warmer over the decanting time. Sounds great for you?
No need for decanting.
Sure, thank you. Okay, so just give it a Purcari. Leave it here. Okay, sir, so there is a small sample for you. So here we have Chateau Purcari and Cuvée de Purcari. Yeah, sure. It is made by, I would say, the best. Is it good? Sure. It is made by the best winery from Moldova, from Chateau Purcari, from the Stefan Voda region. The wine is aged for 18 years for the lease, so here you can get a lot of these brioche, yeasty flavors in this wine. It is very elegant, made with traditional methods, so the second fermentation is placed in the bottle. Here you go. With this one, I would love to complement it with the oysters. Here are the oysters from northern part of France to complement these briny flavors. Sounds good for you? Sure, so we'll serve it in a second. Thank you. Glasses. So, sir, there will be a quick introduction to the wine. It is based on a Pinot Noir grape variety. That is, as you said, a very light grape variety. Comes from northern part of the Italy, from the Alto Adige region. I think it will be very good complement with our classic dish in the restaurant. It will be a pointed cabbage stuffed with the beetroot mousse, which gives a lot of these earthy flavors that we have this here in this wine. The cork is as well in perfect condition. It will be also very vivid to complement the acidity in there, so I think it will be perfect. May I sample the wine for you, sir? Sure. Okay. Sure. So the wine is as well in perfect condition. Pour you a sample.
Time.
Check it. Thank you.
Tomasz, please. Guess has some questions to you.
So, we are visiting from France, and we would like a pre-theater aperitif. Please recommend a list of dry cocktails and appropriate snacks for the occasion. You will have 2 minutes. Would you like me to repeat?
Yes, please.
We are visiting from France, and would like a pre-theater aperitif. Please recommend a list of dry cocktails and appropriate snacks. And your 2-minute start
Now.
Thank you. So we'll start with the first cocktail, and it will be the French 75. The cocktail based on gin, as well as champagne, complemented with lemon juice. It's very crispy and vivid with just a touch of herbs. So with this one, I recommend you a classic oysters, gently sprinkled with the lemon juice to complement the brininess. And it has just enough of this vivacity to complement the lemon juice in the oysters part. Then the second one, of course, we could go with the classic dry martini. In this case, based, of course, on gin. Depends on you how dry you would it. You want to have it. We could make it just less drier. Depends on you. With this one, I would go with classic olives. Classic green and the black olives just to complement the garnish from the martini cocktail. And if it's about the third one, I would go with the cocktail called Mai Tai. That is based on a dark and white rum, also orgeat syrup. With this one, which is fuller, more tart, very balanced cocktail, I would go here with something based on kohlrabi. Kohlrabi, thinly sliced kohlrabi, complemented with crab apples that are pickled. So here you have this tartness to match in the cocktail. Overall, the cocktail has also enough vivacity to complement it with the cocktail and the dish as well. So here you have those 3 dishes and 3 cocktails. If you'd like to follow these cocktails, we could also prepare a different cocktails for you. If you need something more full-bodied or based on different alcohols, we still can manage just maybe to prepare something called Scotch whiskey. Thank you.
serve a bottle of sparkling wine from Chateau Purcari to the table of 2 guests. Table of 3 guests is ready to place a wine order.
Okay.
Time for this task is 6 minutes.
6 minutes for 2 tables.
Yes. Would
Right.
you like me to repeat?
Yes, please.
Please serve a bottle of sparkling wine from Chateau Purcari to the table of 2 guests. Table of 3 guests is ready to place a wine order. Time for this task is 6 minutes. Start.
Thank you. Hello, I'm going to take care of you. My name is Taco, and thank you for holding the sparkling Purcari. I'll be right back. Excuse me. Who will be tasting wine, sir? Yep. So this is a Cubita Purcari sparkling wine. Is this all right? Yep. Thank you very much. The cork is in perfect condition. May I taste the wine for you, sir? Thank you. Would you like to taste the wine first? Wonderful. Yes, so it's made in a method traditional, so it's like a champagne method. And let me just double check. It's made by Chardonnay, Pinot Blanc, and Pinot Noir, 3 grapes. And this is 9 grams of dosage, so it's a brut style, very dry and refreshing, and it can pair with everything, like seafood. Like my chef is going to bring some like a salmon canapé for just for the aperitif. Thank you. Just put the bottle so you can see. Sorry for waiting, you gentlemen. May I take your order?
Yes, we would like to have a bottle of light red wine, please.
Light red wine. All right.
Yes.
Let me check. Today we have a Pinot Nero from Italy. It's quite chilled. If you want like a refreshing style red, maybe this is the one. Would you like to try this one?
That will be fine. Yes,
Thank you very much. Thanks, sir. It's a little bit chilled, but I think it's a great wine to chill it, and it's a nice red wine to start off. So this is coming from northern Italy called Alto Adige from Südtirol. And this is Pinot Nero 100%. They call it Blauburgunder in this region. Cork in very good condition. May I taste the wine for you, sir? Thank you. It's very nice. Could you please have a taste? Thank you. Thank you, gentlemen. How is the temperature? Would you like to keep the temperature?
It's up to you.
Okay, then I think it's better to
Time.
warm up. So, okay, thank you.
Please. Guess has some questions.
Some questions?
So we are visiting from France and would like a pre-theater aperitif. Please recommend a list of dry cocktails and appropriate snacks for the occasion.
All right.
You will have 2 minutes. Would you like me to repeat?
Yes, please.
We are visiting from France and we would like a pre-theater aperitif. Please recommend a list of dry cocktails and appropriate snacks. And your 2 minutes start
Now.
Great. Well, bienvenue. Welcome to Warsaw. I'm new to the restaurant. I'm from Japan, but I would like to recommend some cocktail. If you would like to have some dry aperitif cocktail, my classic suggestion would be Negroni. But today we will have some great gin. If you would like to have some martini, we have a nice dry vermouth. Yes, and we're now focusing on Japanese sake. If you would like to have a more lighter style of aperitif, I would like to serve you a saketini, which is a quite different style of martini. We're using sake and dry vermouth and lemon zest. It's a very refreshing cocktail to start off. And if you would like to have this saketini, I would like to recommend some snacks of lightly cured scallop with some yuzu zest. It's a very nice flavor that will enhance, mirror the flavor of this saketini. And if you would like to start with more stronger one, maybe my recommendation would be a different variation of Negroni, which is called Bouvardier, using a bourbon whiskey instead of gin. It was a sweet vermouth and Campari. And this is a very nice aperitif cocktail, which has nice, smoky, intense flavor. And I would like to match this Bouvardier with some smoky snacks, like a cured
Time.
jerky. Thank you.
Thank you. It's all for now. Please serve a bottle of sparkling wine from Chateau Purcari to the table of 2 guests. Table of 3 guests is ready to place a wine order. Time for this task is 6 minutes. Would you like me to repeat?
Yes, I would like to repeat the question.
Please serve a bottle of sparkling wine from Chateau Purcari to the table of 2 guests. Table of 3 guests is ready to place a wine order. Time for this task is 6 minutes. Start now.
Okay. Hello, my name is Jarek. I'm the sommelier in the restaurant. I would like to serve for you for a while a bottle of sparkling Purcari. Who is the host of the table? You? Okay, so I'll be for a while. Good morning, gentlemen. My name is Jarek. I'm the sommelier in this restaurant. You would like to order the wine, so I will be here for a few minutes. I would like to serve the wine for the other guests. Is it okay for you? Who is the host? You are the host. Okay, thank you. Okay, so do you think something about your dishes? Do you order something? Not. Okay, so no? Perfect. So I would like to recommend for you something extra. Nice. Okay, okay. Cool. Okay, and here we've got the wine that I would like to recommend for you. That would be the Chateau Purcari Cuvée Brut. Is it correct wine? Yep. Nice, perfect. So let's go with it. So I would like to offer you recommend some extra dish to that. It's really fresh wine. It was aged for about 2 years on the lees. So we can go with some excellent appetizers like oyster, the Gilardot, with fresh lime on the top and a little bit of kiwi, and will be excellent match. Of course, we can go with something more structured for that wine. After that, if you want to go with some red wine, we've got excellent Purcari selection on our place, but we can make for you the special menu with that wine, sparkling. So after oysters, we can go with. I will check the wine. Okay. Okay, that will be the cork. After oysters, I will serve for you. Please taste the wine, please. Nice, excellent. We will go with goat cheese, with some apple jam, and for the main course, we will go with pike perch from grill. So I think this will be excellent to go. And that is your wine. And enjoy the evening. And I will take it. Cork, it's here. Okay, gentlemen, are you ready to order the wine? What do you prefer?
Yes, we would like to order light red wine, please.
Some lighter wine?
Light red wine.
Okay, okay, so I'll prepare for you a special bottle. Okay, today we prepare selection of bold red wines. Unfortunately, because the weather today is quite cold, so this is the reason that we've got this kind of wine. But gentlemen, this is the perfect opportunity to try the Félix Martínez Cepas Viejas from D.O. Vino de Madrid. It will be quite lighter because we've got high acidity in that wine because of altitude.
Actually, I would prefer a Pinot Noir. Can you check if you have some?
Yeah, I checked. Yes. I need to check for a few seconds. Yes. This is the Pinot Noir Abbadia di Navacella. It would be okay?
Yes, thank you.
Excellent, thank you. It's quite cold. Oh, nice. The wine is quite cold, so maybe we will go with something in better temperature. What do you think about it, gentlemen?
That's fine for us. Thank
It's
you.
fine, nice. So,
I mean, the temperature is fine for us.
fine, okay. So that's my mistake. And so, you ordered the main course, gentlemen. If it not,
No, not yet.
not yet. So I recommend for you my favorite dish to that wine. That will be the tuna steak from Bluefin. It will be excellent to compare with that Pinot Nero, because the wine is not so intensive and perfect acidity to increase the freshness of the meat. But if you don't want to try the meat, we will go the cork. That's for you. We will go, gentlemen, with some aubergine grilled with perfect condition. Please taste the wine, gentlemen. Aubergine stuffed with red bean. Thank you, gentlemen.
Jarek? Guest has a question for you.
Okay.
So we are visiting from France, and we would like a pre-theater aperitif. Please recommend a list of dry cocktails and appropriate snacks for the occasion. You will have 2 minutes. Would you like me to repeat?
Yes, I would like to repeat the question, please.
We are visiting from France, and we would like a pre-theater aperitif. Please recommend a list of dry cocktails and appropriate snacks for the occasion. And your 2 minutes start
now.
Okay, so if you would like to try an aperitif, I know that you are from France, so that's pleased to see you here. If you would like to go with some classic cocktail, it will be French 75, for example, with a little bit of gin. Of course, we top it by sparkling wine. In this case that you tried Purcari, we can make it with Purcari, of course. And excellent snack to that, it will be some crispy bread with a little bit of creamy goat cheese on the top. It will be perfect match, the cream and the bubbles. Then, if you would like some next dry cocktail, we can go with Martinez. For example, it's one of my favorites. I would like to show you the excellent cocktail made with red vermouth and gin and some few milliliters of Luxardo Maraschino. It will be perfect to start with it and to eat. You can go with a little bit of anchois. I think the saltiness of the anchois will be perfect with the umami taste of the cocktail. And the last recommendation for you, it will be the Key Royal. It's still made with champagne inside, or Purcari, and crème de cassis. So it would be excellent to start. And to eat, we can go with some pâté, with a little bit of jammy plum sauce on the top. So the cassis and the jammy notes will be perfect match, and I think that will be for you excellent to try these classic cocktails. Thank you. Thank you so much. That's all for me.
Okay, thank you. Please serve a bottle of sparkling wine from Chateau Purcari to the table of 2 guests. Table of 3 guests is ready to place a wine order. Time for this task is 6 minutes. Would you like me to repeat?
Yes, please.
Please serve a bottle of sparkling wine from Chateau Purcari to the table of 2 guests. Table of 3 guests is ready to place a wine order. Time for this task is 6 minutes. Start now.
Thank you very much. Good afternoon. My name is Manuel. I'll be your sommelier tonight. So, I heard that you want to go for the Chateau Purcari for tonight, yeah? I'll be with you in just a moment. Who will be hosting tonight?
I'll be the host.
Fantastic. There we go. So here we have the Chateau Purcari coming from Stefan Voda in Moldova. Are you planning on having anything nice with this beautiful wine today?
Sorry?
Are you planning on some snacks to start with?
Yeah, why not?
Fabulous. I suggest you go for the dehydrated and fried Kotskin crisp. Dusted with caper powder, dehydrated caper powder.
Can you tell us a bit more about this wine?
Absolutely. So this is a blend of Chardonnay Pinot Noir, and it's coming from Stefan Voda in Moldova. Yeah, and this one is a brut, so it's on the drier side of things. Very very aromatic, very fresh, a little bit of stone fruits to it as well. There we go. Would you like to see the cork? May I try the wine, sir? Thank you very much. There we go. And after that, should you like, we can also continue with.
Yep.
Fantastic. With for the starter, we can do a nice bottle of Soalheiro coming from Vinho Verde in the north of Portugal. With that, we can serve some nice scallops. Yeah. Fantastic. I'll be with you in a moment with the rest. Enjoy.
Yeah.
Good evening, guys. How are we doing tonight? All good? So, can I help you with your wine this afternoon?
Yes, we would like to order a bottle of light red wine, please.
Absolutely. Who will be hosting tonight?
I will be.
I'll be with you in a moment. So, on the lighter side of things, we'll be going for the Pinot Noir, which is coming from Alto Adige in the northern part of Italy. We'll be serving a bit cooler, as the others are a bit of a heavier style of red, yeah?
Thank you.
Sounds good?
Yes.
Will you be joining anything with the, eating anything with this Pinot Noir today?
We haven't chose any food yet.
Excuse me?
We didn't choose any food yet.
Fantastic. So with this one, I suggest you guys go for something like beef tartare, yeah? Some not too heavy and requires a light red wine. How does that sound?
That's fine.
Yeah,
Fantastic. And you'll be trying the wine, right? Do you mind if I try the wine?
Please do.
Yes. Yeah, before that, as I was saying earlier, maybe if you would like to start with a small appetizer, we can do a cod skin crisp with the Chateau Purcari sparkling brut. And then, since you're having the Pinot Noir and the beef tartare, after that, if you want to stay on beef, we can go for something like Crisea by Pratt and Symington. And with that, we will be serving the beef Wellington. Sounds good? Yeah. For dessert, we make a chocolate mousse. We stay on the Portuguese theme, and we go for the Graham's 10-year-old Tawny Port. Sounds good? And then afterwards, for some petit fours, we can do a nice chocolate with a cognac. We do the Camus Extra.
Time.
Thank you very much.
Yes, that's some questions for you.
Yes. What can I do for you?
So we are visiting from France,
Lovely.
and we would like a pre-theater aperitif.
Yeah.
Please recommend a list of dry cocktails and appropriate snacks for the occasion. You will have 2 minutes. Would you like me to repeat?
Yes.
We are visiting from France,
Yeah.
and we would like a pre-theater aperitif. Please recommend a list of dry cocktails and appropriate snacks. And your 2 minutes start
now.
So we can go with the basil gimlets. Yeah. So it's a cocktail based on gin, basil, and lime. And with that, we can serve as a snack some nicely brined olives. And another aperitif. Then we can go as a cocktail. We can go for the Negroni, very famous, again, gin-based, served with Campari and vermouth. With that, perhaps we can still stick to the olives, but if you want to try something else, we can go for something vegetable-based, where we can where we do take actually celery. Yeah, we dehydrate it, slice it down to like very thin slices. And then we deep fry it. So in this case, you're having the acidity that's coming from especially the gin and the Negroni to cut through the fat of this, and also the fruity aromatics to go with the smokiness of the of this. We call it celeriac bacon. Yeah, it's actually a vegan dish. If you will have some time to join us, to stay with us, then we can continue with your wine with the Chateau Purcari. Any other things I can do for you? I think that will be it for the cocktails and the and the food pairing. Thank you.
Okay.
That's all.
Please serve a bottle of sparkling wine from Chateau Purcari to the table of 2 guests. Table of 3 guests is ready to place a wine order. Time for this task is 6 minutes. Would you like me to repeat?
Yes, please.
Please serve a bottle of sparkling wine from Chateau Purcari to the table of 2 guests. Table of 3 guests is ready to place a wine order. Time for this task is 6 minutes. Start now.
Thank you. Good afternoon. I'm Sebastian. I'm the sommelier of the restaurant. I'll be right back with your bottle of Chateau Purcari sparkling wine, okay? Good afternoon. Welcome to the restaurant. My name is Sebastian. How can I help you with?
We would like to order a bottle of light red wine, please.
Light red wine?
Yes.
Any preferences? Any country or
Just what
bottle
you
for the
have.
3 of you? Sure, absolutely. I'll be right back. Very exciting wine to have, Moldovan. Okay. So who would like to try the wine? Is it you, sir?
I'll try the wine.
Thank you. So if I'm correct, this is the fantastic Chateau Purcari Brut. Is this the one? Thank you so much. Would you mind if I pre-taste the wine for you, sir? Thank you. Okay. Chateau Purcari is an iconic producer from Moldova. They are located in Stefan Voda, which is one of their premium areas. You are, sir. Have you made up your mind on aperitifs? Would you like to have something to eat with it?
Nope.
Okay, thank you so much. Okay, so this is a traditional method sparkling wine. It's made out of the classic Chardonnay and Pinot Noir, but it also has some Pinot Blanc on it. And around 1 year on the lease. Okay. So if you haven't made up your mind for appetizers yet, we have a very nice selection of oysters if you want to be classic. Otherwise, we do have some very nice petit four of crudo scallops with a little bit of cilantro and ginger. It might be very, very well with this. Very nice. Okay, the cork seems just fine. Here's the cork for you, sir, if you want to expand it. Please give it a go, see how you like it. Is it okay? Thank you so much. We do have some snacks that more traditional Polish. We have some very nice cured meat selection and cured hams if you want to have some local charcuterie with this. If there's anything else I can do for you, my name is Sebastian. Thank you. Would you like to hold on to the cork? Thank you so much. Thank you, sir. Cheers. Okay. Light bottle of red wine. It's coming your way. Okay. So we have this very nice Pinot Nero. It was on the fridge, so it's actually slightly cold from Alto Adige from Italy. Sounds good?
Yes, that
Thank you
sounds
so
good.
much. Would you like me to decant it?
No, no need.
Sure. Thank you so much. Okay. So Pinot Nero, you know, Pinot Noir, it's an iconic grape, and it's very exciting to have it from different places, like Italy, northern Italy. Actually, they are quite high in the Alps, so they have very nice cold weather. That is usually very good for this grape. Have you made up your mind for any food yet?
Not yet.
So if you allow me to suggest you something, this is very nice with actually chicken. We have a dish from a close by country from Hungary. It's chicken paprikash, which is basically chicken stew with paprika sauce. So even though chicken and red wine are not always the first thought, but it can be actually very, very nice if you try it. But if you want to go a bit more classic, we have a beautiful rosé cooked duck breast with some beautiful red cabbage that goes very well with it. Okay, cork is looking fine. Do you mind if I try the wine for you, sir?
Please do so.
Thank you. I selected this unique shape glass that will enhance the wine to open up. Excellent condition. Will you taste the wine, sir? Please give it a go, see how you like it.
Time.
Thank you.
Sebastian, please. Guest has some question for you.
Sure. Hi.
So we are visiting from France, and we would like a pre-theater aperitif.
Okay.
Please recommend a list of dry cocktails and appropriate snacks for the occasion. You will have 2 minutes. Would you like me to repeat?
Yes, please.
We are visiting from France,
Mhm.
and we would like a pre-theater aperitif. Please recommend a list of dry cocktails and appropriate snacks for the occasion. And your 2 minutes start
now.
No. Okay, so dry cocktails. If you like something more spirit-driven, we have Negroni, which is a very classic gin, vermouth, and Campari. Equal sides is for a bit more lovers for a little bit of bitterness, which is always cleans your palate. Negroni, and we have some beautiful homemade roasted nuts with wasabi and truffle on it, which go very well. You can always be very classic and try a martini. We do ours here, since we're here in Poland, we do ours out of Polish vodka, and it has dry vermouth, white vermouth. So it's we do it instead of gin. We use vodka here, but we still call it martini. We like to show how vodka shows very well. And with that, we usually go for a canapé that has actually some foie gras and some smoked salt on top. That goes very well with it. If you wanna try maybe something a little bit lighter than the Negroni, we have a different version. Negroni is Bagliato, which is made with sparkling wine. We do use brut, not extra dry. We use brut sparkling wine, and we use vermouth and Campari as well. With the Negroni Sbagliato, we like to go with something a bit lighter, a bit fresher. We do have some beautiful breaded, looks like small circles or balls of fish, dried fish, white fish with some lemongrass and some curry. That goes very well with that kind of herbal menthol flavor to it. And if those three doesn't sound, we do have mezcalita, which is margarita with mezcal. We do make it very low on sugar. It does have a very light sweetness to it. I wouldn't call it sweet, but it has the beautiful tartness of the lemon.
Time.
Thank you.
Please serve a bottle of sparkling wine from Chateau Purcari to the table of 2 guests. Table of 3 guests is ready to place a wine order. Time for this task is 6 minutes. Would you like me to repeat?
Yes, please.
Please serve a bottle of sparkling wine from Chateau Purcari to the table of 2 guests. Table of 3 guests is ready to place a wine order. Time for this task is 6 minutes. Start now.
Thank you. Hello, good afternoon. My name is Adam and I'll look after for you. Today, this is the bottle of sparkling wine from Chateau Purcari for you. And I'll prepare this bottle for you in a second. Thank you. Good afternoon, gentlemen. I heard you are ready to order the wine for today.
Yes, we would like to order a bottle of light red wine, please.
Light red wine, certainly. So for all the wines that we have on the list, I've got this Pinot Noir, which I would suggest. This is close to Neustift, and I would suggest to serve it chilled.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. Have you decided for some food already? Have you made the order? Set. Perfect. So for this wine, I would suggest to start with some little snack, like a gougere with parmesan. Eventually, if you like seafood, I do recommend to have poached oyster with the strawberry kimchi, as this wine will nicely enhance this minerality of the wine, which also is made in brut style, so there are like 12 grams of residual sugar, which means there will be a bit of the sweetness. So with this wine, we will have.
Can you tell us more about this wine?
Yes, certainly. So this one is made in a traditional method. It's a brut in style. Would you mind if I taste the wine?
No.
Certainly.
I don't mind.
Okay. Sorry. Wine is perfect condition. Thanks so much. Then as a starter, I got this pickled kohlrabi with the lovage oil, served with prawns, and again nice play on minerality with a bit of the herbal notes to complement the wine. And I'll leave it on the ice for you. Thank you so much. Thank you. And the cork. Would you like to keep the cork, sir? Thank you. Sir. Would you mind if I taste the wine?
Certainly. Have you ordered some food already, or
Not yet.
not yet? Do you have any allergy requirements? Any allergies that I should be aware of?
No.
Certainly. So for lighter red, I do recommend to start with beef tartare, with parmesan on top, and then as this will not overwhelm the tartare of this raw character, and then for the main course, we've got this brilliant Anjou pigeon, which is served in rhubarb hoisin sauce. So this sauce will have this nice play on these flavors, and the wine again will not overwhelm the dish, will match the richness of the pigeon. White is in great condition. If you don't mind to taste, sir. Thanks so much. And then if you've got a bit of the space left, I would suggest some cheeses.
Time.
Like a Délice de Bourgogne. Thank you.
So, we are visiting from France, and we would like a pre-theater aperitif. Please recommend a list of dry cocktails and appropriate snacks for the occasion. You will have 2 minutes. Would you like me to repeat?
Yes, please.
We are visiting from France, and we would like a pre-theater aperitif. Please recommend a list of dry cocktails and appropriate snacks for the occasion. Your 2 minutes start
now.
So I could suggest martini, dry martini, so classic cocktail with based on vodka with a splash of the martini, which I would suggest to enjoy with the olives. If that's the garnish that you like, I would put either olive or some lemon twist zest to the glass, and then another dry cocktail I could suggest is a classic champagne cocktail. So we've got the base of the champagne with cognac, and also with Angostura bitters that will enhance this dry character to balance with a bit of the sugar in the cocktail, and this will go very well with the gougères. Then I would suggest Negroni, so classic Italian cocktail based on Campari gin and red sweet vermouth. So here with lemon with orange zest, this will go very well with this almonds with almonds with orange zest. Then if you'd like to try another dry cocktail, I could suggest the gin French 75. So it's a champagne based cocktail with gin, and this one definitely with some oysters, as this will nicely enhance this minerality and freshness. And then in terms of dry cocktails, I could also recommend Manhattan, so based on bourbon and
Please serve a bottle of sparkling wine from Chateau Purcari to the table of 2 guests. Table of 3 guests is ready to place a wine order. Time for this task is 6 minutes. Would you like me to repeat?
Yes, please.
Please serve a bottle of sparkling wine from Chateau Purcari to the table of 2 guests. Table of 3 guests is ready to place a wine order. Time for this task is 6 minutes. Start now.
Hello, good afternoon. My name is Michael. We'll take care of your order just in a second. I've heard you've ordered a bottle of sparkling wine from Chateau Purcari. And who's placed the order?
I have.
Wonderful. Thank you very much. I would kindly ask you for a minute of patience. I will take care of you just in a moment and we'll get your wine in here. Thank you very much. Hello, good afternoon. My name is Michael. I'll be taking care of you tonight. I've heard that you are ready to order. How can I help?
We would like to order a bottle of light red wine, please.
Wonderful. Any preference on the countries, or you've ordered any food already, or
Up to you.
Up to me? Wonderful. Perfect. I will come back to you just in a moment with a proposition. So I would kindly ask you for a minute of your patience, and I'll be back with you. Okay? Thank you. Wonderful. Hope you're doing good today. It's a wonderful day outside. I think sparkling wine just helps for a weather like that. So it's a great choice on your side, and happy to serve it for you. All right, sir, that's the wine that you've ordered. Chateau Purcari Cuvée, correct, sir? Yes. Wonderful, very well. All right, so you're just beginning your journey with us, I guess, for the dinner. If you've not ordered anything yet, I would definitely suggest a wonderful classic of some oysters Gilardeau with a wonderful Polish caviar to go together with it. It will be a wonderful compliment to this wine made in a traditional style as well. So I think the saltiness actually of a caviar would complement the freshness and the yeasty notes of the wine.
Can you tell us more about this wine?
This wine is made in a traditional method, sir. Would you mind tasting? And it's been aged on the lees as well there. And therefore you will have a body to it. You will have the yeasty notes, fruit notes. They are made here from Eastern Europeans, here from Moldova. So we're going quite local, let's say. You're going with a local dish, with a local wine there. There you go. It's a wine that is dry, of a level of sweetness of being brewed as well. So you have maximum of 12 grams of sugar. Perfect as a refreshment for a day like today. If any more things are necessary for you, I'll be very happy to have. Would you like to have a bottle on the table? Of course. Wonderful. Would you like to check the cork, sir? Of course. Apologize. There you go, sir. Would you like to keep it or shall I take it? Wonderful. Perfect. I hope you'll enjoy your wine, and I hope there can be any more service. Thank you. Wonderful, gents. Let me take care of you. Thank you for your patience with me. There you go. There you go. And I'll be back with you just in a moment. Thank you. All right, Jans, I have a wonderful bottle of a Pinot Nero from Italy, and it's slightly chilled, but I think it's quite great for weather like that. It's quite warm outside, and if it's a light wine, you can have it slightly chilled, and you can either order some light dishes like fish courses for it. Would you be happy with that?
Yes, thank you.
Wonderful, very well. Let me take care of it for you. Who will be tasting the wine?
I will.
Wonderful, sir. If you've not thought about any dishes, we have a wonderful classic in Poland. We love eating tartars and meats, and that's something that I would definitely offer for you. Like a duck tartar, not something common, aged duck with a touch of spelt on top, and tomatoes for a weather like that, for a light wine that doesn't have heavier tannins. You know, it's not a fat meat, and there's nothing to really connect it with. So that would be wonderful with always a juicy wine, complements the flavors of the meat. You will be tasting, sir?
Yes, I will.
Wonderful. Thank you. That's the wine. Wonderful. Great. There you go, sir. I assumed everybody is drinking the wine. Is that correct?
Time.
Thank you.
Guest has some questions for you.
Right. So we are visiting from France, and we would like a pre-theater aperitif. Please recommend a list of dry cocktails and appropriate snacks for the occasion. You will have 2 minutes. Would you like me to repeat?
Yes, would you please?
We are visiting from France, and we would like a pre-theater aperitif. Please recommend a list of dry cocktails and appropriate snacks for the occasion. Your 2 minutes start
now.
Wonderful. I know you're going for a theater in a second, and I guess that if you're going for a theater, you would like to have a nice refreshment. So not something too heavy, I would assume. So I would definitely suggest for you a nice Tom Collins on a Polish gin here. As you're traveling from France, it would be nice to try something local. So a Polish forest gin here, it would be the base of a cocktail, as it's quite fresh with lemon, and lemon is definitely their refreshment. I would suggest having a couple of oysters each, as you don't probably have too much time as you're going to the theater, so not to keep it for too long, and you just put a bit of a lemon top, beautiful, with a nice Tom Collins as the beginning. Also, there are fans in the world of Negronis, and you can have a Negroni. It's slightly stronger cocktail, but still bitter and sweet, and really warms you up and makes you even hungrier. So maybe after the theater I can do something more for you. And we can also do it on a Polish gin as well there. There's actually a Polish vermouth created nowadays, so maybe it would be nice if you're from France and you're quite specialists in that as well. Maybe we can also do something for you in that manner as well. It is bitter and sweet, and for that I think a beautiful touch of pastel with a touch of a tomato puree would be quite beautiful on top. If you shave a touch of truffle on top of it, you'll have the earthy notes, you'll have the umami and richness coming from tomatoes, which are also quite sweet, and a touch of orange in the pastel. And that would very nicely play with the history of Negroni being Italian, and that touch of truffle would just do the job there, together with the orange complementing the orange zest that you have in a drink. So it would be quite an interesting combination for that matter. You can also go for a drink that's, because everybody drinks what they like. I've not met you before, unfortunately, and if you'd like to have something stronger, thank you very much. Wonderful.